After the final group stage matches of the Champions League, the first two on the table are selected for qualifies for the next stage of the competition. The first team is seeded, which means they are put in separate bowls waiting for their opponent. Here are the basic rules regarding the knockout stage of the Champions League. Every tie is played over 2 legs in the knockout stage, with each team playing a beat at home. The team with additional goals in both legs is going towards the next round. If the total score is equal, we apply the rule for goals away, which is the team that scores more goals away from home over 2 legs. When goals are the same, extra time is spent. After extra time, if you achieve goals during extra time and the aggregate score remains level, your team is progressing with a more distant goal score. The goals rule is again implemented after extra time. If no goals are scored in additional time, a penalty shootout is decided on the winners. When the score is at the end of normal time, extra time is put in the final, which is played as a single match followed by a penalty shootout where it is still at the point. Now how the seeding is done. In the 16th round, the 8 winners in the group will be seeded and the 8 runners will be seedless. The seeded teams against the unseeded teams. The seeded teams host the second stage. It is not possible to draw teams of the same group or association from one another. So the rule states: 1. The group winners cannot be drawn against each other. These means that Barcelona, Group F Bayern München, Group B Juventus, Group D Leipzig, Group G Liverpool, Group E Manchester City, Group C Paris Saint-Germain, Group A, and Valencia, Group H, cannot be drawn against each other. 2. The runners-up cannot be drawn against each other. This also means that Atalanta, Group C Atletico, Group D Chelsea, Group H Dortmund, Group F Lyon, Group G Napoli, Group E, and Real Madrid, Group A, cannot be drawn against each other. 3. Clubs from the same association cannot be drawn against each other. This means Barcelona, for example, cannot be drawn against Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. So the teams remaining that could be drawn against Barcelona by applying this rule are Atlanta, Chelsea, Dortmund, Lyon, and Napoli. 4. The winners and runners-up of the same group cannot be drawn against each other. Then apply the second rule to the remainder. Cancel Dortmund out, because they were in the same group F, so Barcelona can be drawn against Atlanta, Chelsea, Lyon, and Napoli. 5. The runners-up must play the first leg at home. This also means that Atalanta, Group C, Atletico, Group D Chelsea, Group H Dortmund, Group F Lyon, Group G Napoli, Group E, and Real Madrid, Group A, will have played the first leg at home. In the draws for the quarter and semi-finals, no seed is assigned, and teams from the same group or class can be drawn. Since the draws are held for the quarter and semi-finals before the quarter-finals, at the time of the semi-final draw, the identity of the quarter-finals winners is unknown. A draw will also be conducted to decide the semi-final winner for the finals, as it takes place at a neutral venue for administrative purposes. Teams from the same city will not be playing at home on the same day or on consecutive days for the quarterfinals and semi-finals because of the logistics and command of the crowd. To avoid such planning conflict, the order of the tie legs involving the lower domestic ranking team in the qualification season is reversed from the original draw, in which both teams are drawn to play at home for a single leg. That means that Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid cannot play their matches on the same day should they qualify for the next stage of the competition. Which team do you that will be drawn against Barcelona? Leave your answer below.